Welcome back to yet a brand new video. Today we're going to be tier listing Trippie Redd's new album that just dropped this weekend, Mansion Music. If you guys haven't seen my reactions to part 1 and 2, make sure you go check that out after this video. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump into this tier list. The first one we have on here is the title track. I've said this before, it's like I'm entering a castle when I listen to this song. This is genuinely one of my favorites, if not my favorite. And there wasn't too many solo songs, but I think Trippie executed perfectly on just one long verse on this song. S tier for me. We're kind of going to go out of order. We're already doing Colors with Kodak. It's on the Pierre beat, you know, Trippie and Pierre reuniting. I'm gonna give this song a B. It's actually growing on me a little bit. Kodak, he's just very forgettable on the song. I could have gone without it, but it's really the most different song of the project, and I found it catchy. High hopes with Big 30. I mean, the piano beat is crazy on here. Big 30 did good. I think Trippie's, verse and hook is catchy. I mean, he has to carry the weight for majority of the songs, even with it being a long feature list. High Hopes is a solid song, dude. I'll put it at A. Atlantis with Chief Keef, dude. This song has also grown on me. I like how they both kind of just split the song half and half. This is going to be an S tier for me. Again, that Chief Keef production is very prominent in this project, and especially, early on songs like Atlantis. Goodfellas with Nardo Wick. I think I'm kind of shaken up about this one. I'm gonna have to give it like a C, to be honest, because the beat is just very, very messy. It's almost like trying to recreate the Fully Loaded beat in a way. None featuring DaBaby is also a C. These songs are still good. I still bump them kind of just with the album, but I wouldn't go out of my way to play this song with DaBaby too often, although he did pull through on his verse. I mean, DaBaby's verse here was way better than his last album he dropped. After that is Killionaire. I do think that this song, it's probably like the worst solo song. I still do like it. Killionaire was supposed to have Kodak on it, but honestly, I'd prefer it to remain solo. Swag Like Ohio. Dude, this is just a fun song, and if you can't realize that, dude, I'm sorry. I just love how goofy this song is, being a remix. To be honest, I think Trippie does the hook justice, and it's one of the most catchy songs on the project. I just love how the beat builds up slowly and slowly. After that, we got Die Die with Lucky. This beat is crazy. Kind of choose a rage beat for both of them. I would say Trippie had better performances on the album, although his part grew on me a lot. Same thing with Lucky. His verse grew on me a ton as well, and almost was the highlight of the track in my opinion. Psycho with Future. Oh, I gotta go S tier with this. Very, very catchy song. Future pulls through. He fits perfectly on this song. It was very long as well. I don't know if it really needed to be that long of a song, but at the same time, I enjoy it being that long and each of them getting 2 verses just going off. After that, we do have Who Else with Rich the Kid. Probably my least favorite song. It's kind of like a Ken Carson type beat. I like it, but Rich the Kid, he just can't keep up at all with this beat, and him and Rich the Kid have made way better songs in the past. The song Fully Loaded has also grown on me a ton. I gotta give this song an S tier as well. I think the start of the album was really, really amazing, and I know Lil Baby's feature is just so whack and we expected better, but it is weirdly so bad that it has grown on me. Of course, Future fits perfectly on the beat. I mean, he's just so consistent. We can never complain about Future. He delivers on every single thing he's done. Biggest Bird with Summers is probably an A tier for me. I love how him and Summers work together on the song. It's one of the slower songs. I don't think you would expect that with this collab. The song kind of just puts you in space almost, is like the vibe I get from it. Nightcrawler with Juice is gonna be another S tier. This Juice performance is crazy. This is like a 3-year-old Juice like leaked song, I believe, that Trippie went ahead and put his verse on, and Trippie snaps on his verse, but Juice was, majority of the song. I really liked his hook, and just the effect that Juice has on his vocals is so weird. You can't compare it to any other Juice WRLD song. Next, after that, Hideout with Fiji Macintosh. This is actually a pretty catchy song. I'm gonna put it at B just because Fiji Macintosh's verse isn't too memorable. Kind of holds the song back, although I did like some of like the ad-libs he added in there. But that's what kind of this album is, and we're gonna go in depth in about a week when I finally like officially write a review for you guys. After that, we have Van Helsing. Very, very slept on, very, very good solo song. I saw some people when they were reacting to the album call it maybe a filler. Bro, do not skip over the song. This is the most slept on song on the album because it doesn't have a feature or anything. I love like the random like high-pitched scratchy voice he does in the middle of his verse. After that, we have Witchcraft with Rilo. I think the beat's really cool on here. I think Trippie again had to do most of the work, but we have a few songs left here. We got Dark Brotherhood with Lil Baby. This is arguably Trippie's best performance. I know lyrically it's a little silly. I want to put it at S, especially since I put Fully Loaded at S. I have to put Dark Brotherhood up there. A lot of replay value out of this song in my opinion. This was a snippet that I didn't really care about, but now that the song's out, I love it. Yeah, that's another S tier for me. I saw a lot of people dogging Toilet Water. I think this is a fun song. B tier. We've had better Ski Mask and Trippie collabs, but I just think those two together, whether it's on a song or just out, you know, just doing some random shit together. It's just fun to see those guys together because they're such good friends. There was a lot of moments on this album that were fun. I think Toilet Water was one of them. After that, we have Free Rio, which is kind of a Detroit style. It's better than everything. I mean, I'd put this in S tier. I've been playing the song a lot. My initial reaction to it was that it was one of the better songs. Again, another solo song, Trippie showing that he doesn't really need all these features to show off. He had a lot of good flows, a lot of good pockets that he found on this song right here. Pure with G Herbo up next is honestly a little slept on. I've been liking this one. I think Trippie's performance is really good on here. I think G Herbo's verse could have been mixed a little bit better. This song could have been S tier if G Herbo showed up to put in a little bit of a better verse, because I actually really do like him. He's a very underrated like street rapper, or one of the rappers out of Chicago. After that, we have Crazy Train with Travis Scott. I think this belongs up at the A tier, is like probably the best A tier song. I think Travis's verse was actually pretty cool. I saw a lot of people dogging the mixing. Now, initially I'd only played the album like on my speaker or in my car, and I honestly couldn't even really tell. So I never have really been bothered by the mixing on the song. Now I think it's fixed. After that, Rock Out, another A tier song. I think it's cool that it is shorter. I love the snippet for the song. I think Trippie's part ended up being the best of it. Muscles with Lil Durk. Man, there's so many bangers on this. Durk delivered. He was easily one of the best features on this project. I think Trippie's vocals are cool. Again, almost kind of giving me a Detroit style vibe of music there. Lastly, Armageddon with Rob 49. This song has also grown on me. I'm gonna put it down at the C tier. I think Rob 49 actually did all right. The hook is repetitive. I just needed more of Trippie on this song. Let me know in the comments down below your guys' thoughts on Mansion Music. Plenty of bangers to go around on this album. Obviously, it was a very long track list with a lot of features, but again, if you haven't seen the reactions, go check those out on the channel. Thank you guys for all the support, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.